So this question here is 2015 Developments Ordinary Level. As we can see from the question, it shows the basket of a child's pram. It is asking us to draw an elevation looking in the direction of arrow A, an end view looking in the direction of arrow B, and the complete surface development of the basket. Now, as we can see, arrow B for our side view is pointing to the right. That means our side view is going to be on the right, and our elevation therefore will be on the left. So I'm going to start on the left-hand side of my page here. I'm going to start by drawing an XY line. I'm going to draw it light to start with before I darken it in. Now, my measurements, I've got 100 mil here. And from those 2 points, we're going to go up vertically. Now, I've got a height here of 30 that I need to measure up. And at the side here, I have a height of 15. That 15 is going to go in dark. And this 30 is going to go in dark. And from that 30 point, I'm going to go horizontally across. Now, as we can see here, we have a radius 45. So what I'm going to do from the side point here is I'm going to measure over 45 millimeters. And that's given me there that center point for that point. So I'm just going to measure, go draw vertically up, get my compass, put the point to my compass at my center point, extend to the point, and swing my radius to get my quadrant. Next, we're just going to draw a vertical line down to this point, and then using my set square, we're going to line up these 2 points which are going to join together. Now, next, I'm going to get my side view. In order to get my side view, I'm going to bring my heights from my elevation across to my right hand side. I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap, as we know. It doesn't matter how much of a gap, just leave a little bit of a gap before I start. Now, if we look at our question here, we've got a gap here of 50, so the width is going to be 60, width of 60. And I'm going to have a dark line here, and a dark line up at the top as well. Now I'm going to darken in my XY line because I know the length of it. Obviously that there now is my XY line. Lovely. Now the next thing I'm going to do on my drawing is I'm just going to do a little freehand sketch. So I'm going to start off by essentially drawing my elevation again, but I'm going to draw it at an angle. So coming up here a little bit. The key to freehand sketching, lads, is that you try to keep your lines as parallel as possible. So that's essentially our elevation drawn. Now to make it 3D, I'm going to come back, same angle. Vertical lines stay vertical, that's very important. So we're all parallel. As you can see, we're drawing everything in nice and light first. And now, there's our 3D drawing of our shape. As you can see, there's a little bit off here, and that would be the lack of parallel lines there would make the difference. Now, I need to draw the development. As we can see with the development, we have the bottom, the side, the front, and the back. I'm going to start here with the bottom. Now, in order to get the bottom here, I have my width here, which is 100, and I have the thickness here, which is 60. On my page, I'm actually going to draw it here. Okay, so I'm going to measure my 60. I'm going to measure my 100. And that there would be the bottom part. Now next we have a side and a side. We have 2 sides that are going to touch here and here. Now they're essentially the elevation drawn on the right and the elevation drawn on the left. So I'm going to extend my horizontal lines. On these 2 I'm going to measure my 15 here. And 15. That's 15. Look. So here I'm going to measure my 30. I'm getting that 30 from just here. So measure up my 30 and measure my 30 on this side. Lovely. And those 2 points, we're going to go vertically down. I'm going to go up now to my elevation with my compass, and I'm going to get the distance, that distance there, and measure in here to get my center point. As you can see, I'm able to draw both at the same time. Now from those 2 points, I'm just going to draw 2 horizontal lines because it's going to help me know when to stop. Fabulous, exactly giving us that. And using my set square, I'm going to join this point to here, this point to here. Lovely. Now obviously we're going to have a fold line here. When we're doing our fold line, try to keep the dashes the same distance. Lovely. Now I'm going to have the front piece just here. Now just a little trick. Just going to bring these 2 lines down vertically. I'm going to get my compass and I'm going to measure this distance, and I'm going to actually just lightly swing an arc. Now that's giving me this point here, and I'm going to bring that horizontally across. I'm just showing that's the relationship between the 2 of them, that they have to be the same. Now I can actually do the same up here. I'm going to take this point here and I'm going to rotate it up. Draw horizontal. What that is see this back piece here, it's this height. Now I have a quarter of a cylinder here. What I have to do is I have to divide that up into 60-30. It doesn't have to be 60-30, but 60-30 is a very good distance. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, and this is obviously point 1 here. I'm going to get my compass and I'm going to take the distance between 1 and 2. 1 to 2, 2 to 3 and 3 to 4 are all the same. So 1 to 2, 2 to 3 and 3 to 4. Very important that we draw arcs so that the corrector can see exactly where the arcs are meant to be. So nice light clear arcs. And we can darken in . Lovely. Now I obviously have to have a fold line here. And the fold line at the bottom. And that there is the completed question for the development of 2015.